Do you know what climate change is? Climate change consists of the shifts and movements of temperatures, weather patterns, and water levels. When I think of climate change, I think of the many things we as humans take part in every day that cause pollution. These things that we depend on every day consist of cars, planes, factories, ships, landfills, and even breathing. All of these things have something in common, though. They all emit carbon dioxide. Like carbon dioxide, greenhouse gases are also very deadly. Carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases are the main causes of climate change. They are the blame for rising sea levels, increased forest fires, threatening storms, and the liquefying polar ice caps. Not only does this have a harmful impact on the environment, but it also negatively affects humans and wildlife. Climate change can lead to environmental destruction. We need to be aware about future risks and factors involved with climate change. I first learned about climate change when I took AP Biology my freshman year. Throughout the course, I gained interest in climate change and how it's affecting society and animals' life. In continuing my research through trusted websites, I have retained even more unknown evidence proving that climate change is a real threat to humanity. To share this information with you, I will describe climate change, explain expected environmental changes due to climate change, and why more attention needs to be brought forth to this topic. Climate change consists of the shifts and movements of temperatures and weather patterns. The 2022 report by the United States on causes and effects states, the carbon dioxide, methane, and other greenhouse gases released from transportation, deforestation, manufacturing, and generating power all contribute to climate change. The increase of emissions will cause the atmosphere to warm. This heat increase will lead to warmer temperatures, worsening storms, intense droughts, rising sea levels, health risk, and a loss of species. There are two forms of climate change, human-caused and naturally caused. Human activities have been a main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. The main driver of natural climate change is the greenhouse effect. Some gases in the Earth's atmosphere act a bit like the glass in a greenhouse, trapping the sun's heat and stopping it from leaking back into space, causing global warming. Natural emissions consist of volcanic eruptions, sun strength and UV, and natural gas emissions. Greenhouse gas concentration are the highest they've ever been in 2 million years. Temperature rise is the beginning of the story. Because the Earth is a system where everything is connected, changes in one area can influence changes in all others. The effect of climate change can differ locally. Certain sectors, regions, and human populations are more vulnerable or have unique risks due to climate change. Expected environmental changes due to climate change. Climate change impacts our health, environment, and economy. The United States Environmental Protection Agency states, warmer temperatures increase the frequency, intensity, and duration of heat waves, which can pose huge health risks. Changes in weather patterns and amount of rainfall, as well as changes in the timing and amount of stream flow, can affect water supplies and water quality and the production of hydroelectricity. The planet's ocean and glaciers have also experienced changes. Oceans are warming and becoming more acidic. Ice caps are melting and sea levels are rising. Climate change is a problem that we can reduce through conservation and the use of renewable energy. Invest in renewable energy. Changing our main energy source to clean and renewable energy is the best way to stop the use of fossil fuels. These include technologies like solar, wind, wave, tidal, and geothermal power. Keep fossil fuels in the ground. Fossil fuels include coal, oil, and gas, and the more that is extracted and burned, the worse climate change will get. All countries need to move their economies away from fossil fuels as soon as possible. Climate change deserves more attention. Climate change deserves more attention because it will affect our future generations. It's important because we all need clean water. Even a small increase in global temperatures will destabilize the water cycle and could make water scarcity much worse. Climate change affects rainfall patterns, meaning both drought and flooding will be more common and more intense. We all deserve to breathe clean air. With increasing carbon emissions, it stands to reason that we face compromised air quality. This affects human health, especially children. Climate change affects everyone, no matter where you are and where you live in the world. Climate change won't just impact forests or coral reefs or even people in far off countries. It will affect all of us. From more extreme weather to increasing food prices to recreation and decreased opportunity to appreciate the natural world, people everywhere will feel its effects. Reducing our carbon footprint is fundamentally necessary to create a world where people and nature can thrive. Climate change is an important and popular topic in 2023. More attention and awareness needs to be brought about reducing emissions and trying to better our actions. There are countless examples of how climate change is altering the environment and our world. This problem has become more prominent over the years, as we have seen alarming numbers of increasing temperatures across the globe. We need to do more about climate change and how careless human actions are contributing to climate change. If we do not try to decrease our greenhouse emissions, then we can expect a decrease in our environment, society, and our health. Thank you very much.